When I first started with my agency or business or what you want to call it, I was really in the understanding that I was able to get to a point where things were gonna move as I would like. I thought the startup process would be much less stressful than I initially experienced right now. I knew that you had to put a lot of time into this. I knew that you had to put a lot of hours into this. I was not thinking about the actual planning and the actual frameworks you have to really build up because I'm starting from nothing. If I'm doing everything on my own, I maybe make the full revenue, but things are not really going to my liking. I'm not moving fast enough, and I don't actually really care about the money or the fame or stuff. I just want to build a running business, and I can't do that on my own. So I will really have to change something. And for this week, I want to start doing that. And to actually start this, I really have to change things up. If I'm honest, I'm not really good at what I do. I'm not really a good videographer or editor or creative. Nothing really in that way. What I know I'm good at is actually managing, talking to people, making new connections. Those are my strengths. And the way I'm running my business right now is not optimal for those strengths. I can already hear you guys saying, yeah, then Daniel, hire some freelancers and start to work with people that are more specialized in his job and start moving onward. But at the current position that I am, this is not possible. I simply do not have the resources to hire freelancers and start working with down payments. The truth is that my clients aren't really paying me enough to start working with these people. And then you get at the same old story as always. I want to find clients that pay me enough to outsource this work. But I don't have the money to start reaching people. This is a step you really have to make. This is a leap of faith you have to make. Of course, it's an investment, but if you're not willing to put this investment in, then I don't think you're really compatible for this type of work. Well, it was quite a while ago since I last spoke to you guys, but I've made a plan and I've also made a lot of progression. Currently, our business is right over here. So this is the agency, like this, and our potential clients. Yeah. So here's our agency. So these are our PC, aka potential clients, and we want to make a way as optimal as possible to get the potential clients over here. So on my own, this doesn't really work. I'm not specialized in what I do. So what I've done, I'm gonna work with a freelancer that is gonna do a part of everything. So, and he's gonna reach out to them. He's gonna do this through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, and he's really good at this. He's specialized in this. I've seen his work. So if everything works on like the theory does, there will be a lot of more traction of qualified leads that are really interested. And I really hope that this can get me booked appointments. I have also made the decision to really specialize in a industry. Our agency is going to be specialized in info products and e-commerce stores. So what I want to do is I want to perfect our service and our products as much as possible. I really want to be specialized in it so I can deliver the best product. I've been doing a lot of research into the market of e-commerce and info product, onto how to get the best results and how to increase your sales through social media marketing, because we are a social media marketing agency and we help e-commerce and info product stores increase their sales through social media marketing and paid advertisements on social media from now on. So I've been creating 2 landing pages separate for e-commerce and for info products, and they're both optimized for each market, and we're gonna show information, and I'm still working on this. And once the landing pages are done, the process is kind of done. There is a start on the process of really actively outreaching again, because previously we haven't really been doing active outreach. So now it's a few days later and I've been working with the freelancer, but I've came to a problem. The speed that I'm going at with the freelancer is quite slower than I thought. So I'm thinking about looking for new freelancers that are open to work with me, because I just want to have the outreach capabilities that I can send out multiple outreach messages a day. I don't want to be slower because now a lot of energy goes into thinking of plans and I just want to have it ready to go and just start. Maybe the speed will pick up in the future because things are dialed in already, but I'll have to look at it. Alright, so I'll show you guys the landing page for the e-commerce real quick. So yeah, it is pretty basic still, but I just want just the minimal frame. I want the minimal frame. So here is the introduction. We help e-commerce stores increase sales through social media marketing. A quick explanation under there. So the proven results for top brands. So I'm mentioning Gymshark, Woobans, and then underneath there I want to have the a comparison with different agencies. So yeah, we can show that we are really beneficial to work with. And why I've included the top brands, of course we haven't worked with these yet, but the potential clients can have a sense of recognition. So they are like, oh wow, these big brands have also used social media marketing to really help grow and to increase their sales. So in a way this really helps, and I don't have to show the my actual portfolio because it isn't that big yet and the results I've delivered aren't that great. And under here I have to finish the comparison and of course the call to action. Go on the go. So I finished the landing page website as you see. So see right here I've made a comparison page. This and at the end introduce yourself. So this text, if you want to pause you can read. But this is the landing page for e-commerce. We can finally start doing the actual outreach, as I've talked earlier. That the work wasn't really going at the speed I wanted with the freelancer. That wasn't really true because of course first I had to finish the landing page, but there was a kind of a miscommunication. So we'll see what happens. So I've had a pretty long day of work. I've done a shoot day with one of my clients. I've edited all the work, and in a few days I'm going to Toronto, Canada. So I'll be going into kind of a vacation routine in this period. It is now the 29th of July and in 3 days I will be going to Toronto and I'll take you guys with me. So I just came out of the airplane and I've done some reading, some more casual work, because it was really the best environment to do some real deep work. So I tried to do a bit of research into LinkedIn outreach and just read a book about startups. So I picked a really nice book, I picked up a really nice and well-fitting book to my purpose in this video, and it is called the Lean Startup. It's from Eric Ries, and it is really well fitting because it's how to make the best and optimal startup and the best framework you can use by it. Hello again. It is now the last day before I'm going back to Amsterdam. I really haven't been vlogging that much, as you've seen, and when I get back home I'll explain you guys the business model I'll be running for a couple of months. So the management I'll be having, things are going better now with the freelancer. He's actually managed to acquire a conversion of a client. So in a few days I'll be having a meeting with this potential client when I'll be back in Amsterdam, of course. I'll be quite interested with that, and also when I get back I'll be having a meeting with him to discuss the past. And I'm not really happy with the start of our partnership, so I just want to evaluate and reflect on that. I really look like shit, as you see. Yeah, that's because my schedule is just fucked up. As you see, it's currently 5 a.m. in the morning. This means that in Amsterdam it's right now, so it's 6 hours further. So it's 11 o'clock in the morning. 11. Yeah, I've been just, for the past few days, I've been pretty much on my phone. And yeah, that has really been the reason that has been the main reason why my schedule is so fucked. It's also because I'm eating quite late, so this hasn't really been that productive vacation. But I really feel well rested now. I know, not at this current moment, but just relax in terms of stress. I don't have any stress at the moment, so I'm recharged and well, and I'm really happy with that. So for the next year, I can really put my work in and discipline in again. So it has been a few days since I got back from Toronto. Yeah, I've just been catching up on some work because there was a lot to do. Also in terms of the freelancer, I've taken a call yesterday. We've talked through everything, and yeah, we're partnering still in the future, so that's really nice. I don't have to look for another freelancer. Yeah, I think my partnership with him is really good. We're really on the same level. We have the same philosophy in life and stuff. So yeah, I am really stoked that this partnership is still continuing. I've just finished a storyboard for a reel I'm gonna do for one of my clients, and now I'm gonna go right into a session of preparing a meeting with a potential client I have tomorrow. But first I wanted to explain you guys what is my method to run this business gonna be for the next few months. Because first, before I went to work with a freelancer, I really was in the philosophy that eventually when I get my first client, I'll outsource it right away to another freelancer, and this way I don't have to put that much time in. But I've made a decision that I'm gonna handle the first client I get myself, and after I get another client, only then I'm gonna start outsourcing. Because with this I'm able to have much more resources to work with, to expand, to maybe get another sales freelancer, and I can actually get more experience into actually creating the AdWords, because now I've been doing content mainly, but I also want to go through the actual process, through everything. And now I do have the time. The first weeks of school will be quite easy and quite relaxed, so there aren't that much responsibilities and big tests for me. So yeah, that's why I've chose to do the work with myself in the first period. So how my structure in the business is gonna be: I'm gonna outsource my sales through a freelancer that's gonna do outreach to people. I'll take on the meetings myself, and I'll be responsible for the actual service delivery myself. This is gonna take a lot of time, I know, and a lot of headache, but I really feel like this will be a really productive thing to do for me and to create the best results. Because I really strive for my clients to have the best results. I don't want to sign them and then throw them away. I'm searching for a long period relationship. I don't want to do it for 2 months. I'm not focusing on getting as much clients as possible. I want to build long relationships. And that's what I'm striving for right now. So thank you all so much for watching. This video took me a really long time. This is not because there went a lot of preparation into this, but it's just because of myself. I wasn't consistent with creating content. Even with my own work, I wasn't that consistent. Yeah, the main reason for this was because I was on a lot of vacations, and yeah, I just didn't have the time and the routine to really do the work I wanted to. This is something I still had to work on, so I wasn't as disciplined and into my work as I want to. But now the school season has started again. I can get back in my routine. No special things will be happening, so I can just fully focus on growing my business and creating content and documenting about it. So thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, feel free to leave me some tips about the way I'm gonna be creating my content, and maybe some suggestions. And yeah, I hope to see you guys back soon.